This is quiz 9, question 3. Suppose a widget manufacturer has the total cost function TC equals 6375 plus 43x, and the total revenue function TR is equal to 60x. The number of widgets that the manufacturer must sell to break even is, so we are trying to find the break even number, break even point. Okay, so to make things easier, I copied the question here. Now let's start with the total revenue function there. All right, so what do we know about total revenue? Well, we know that the formula is total revenue is equal to S times X. All right, so if we're given this total revenue function here, and that is equal to 660 times X, so if we go there times X, then as you can see, this 60 here must be equal to this S up there, S being the selling price. Okay, so we can put that in there. S is equal to the selling price, right? Okay, so in this case here, we can see that S would be equal to 60. All right, so that is very good. Now let's go down, let's treat the total cost function. Now we know that total cost is equal to what? Well, it's equal to the fixed cost plus the variable cost, right, times X, X being the number of items produced and sold. Okay, so let's compare that to this function right up here that says, well, it says that TC is equal to 6375 plus 43 times X, or 43X, correct? So if we look at these things carefully, the fixed cost must be this number here, and the variable cost must be this 43 here. Anyway, we could specify those maybe and put them in here. Fixed FC is fixed costs, and the, what else? VC is equal to the variable cost. That's cost per item or widget. In this case, it's a widget. All right, so down here, if we look at this, now we will have that FC is equal to 6375, and we will have VC is equal to 43. Okay, so with that, we can find the break even. All right, so how do we do that? Well, we use the calculator. All right, so what we will do is, if we can move this maybe over here, so we can make some room for the calculator over there. We do that. And now we go to second, maybe we should put that in there. Second, what, 6 will give us the break even, BRKEVN. All right, so break even. So what shows up in there? Second, 6. So we have the fixed cost. All right, fixed cost would be equal to what? Well, we know the fixed cost is equal to 6375, correct? As the first number there. So we put that in 6375, enter. Next one is what? VC. So VC is right here. This is the 43 right up there. So VC is equal to 43, and we can put that in 43 enter. All right, next thing is P. What is P? Well, P is equal to the what? Yeah, it's the selling price, okay, which in this case is equal to what? 60. All right, so we put in 60, enter. Now for break even, the profit is equal to 0. So we can put that in there at break even. All right, PFT is equal to 0. Okay. Okay, so we go down. So that's 0, or we could enter the 0. And then we Q is the quantity at break even. So Q is equal to the quantity at break even. All right. So we go and we go CPT. All right. So that's what the CPT is for. You click on there and the answer is 375. So if we go over here, we can say Q is equal to 375. And that is indeed the answer. The 375 is the answer. So let's put that in green. We go back to the question, and the question, the answer would be 375. We submit an error, the site is not responding. Let's try again, and it marks it as correct. Okay, so there we are. That's how the question is solved. And use the calculator to solve it. And that is the end of the question.